skills. I'm not talking about that at all. I do not. I don't really think I value that as a system. It's a little bit too biblical, and yeah, I'm just and it's a bit too rigid. And this is you get into a slippery slope. You get onto a slippery slope when you're talking about a rigid, unbreakable, unyielding, unbending code. Last week I spent about 5 minutes waffling to no end about wisdom and trying to kind of go, what is wisdom? And my brain just failed me drastically in that moment. I just couldn't come up with anything that satisfied me. I'm sure it made for a dreadful 5 minutes. It may as well have been dead air. But in any case, just thinking about it now, I think if you have a code that you live by, if you have an ethos, and a personal ethos that you live by, I think wisdom is knowing when to allow that ethos to bend, to yield, to absorb, to accommodate, because otherwise it's, there's no give, there's no movement, there's no exchange if your personal code is a dogma. Just like it becomes like a sword that just cuts through everything in its path. And I think wisdom comes into how and when you use your code, like using your code wisely, using your code judiciously. And I think for me personally, I've tried to conduct myself in most areas of my life with this kind of conscientiousness, I suppose. It makes me sound very prissy and prim. Oh, I believe this is the right response here.